part 7 of my Metal Gear Survive subclass build tutorial videos. This one is for the Assault class. It's called the Technonaut, which is, a combination of Juggernaut and technology, because you're going to have a really strong physical attack, really tough defense, and you'll also have improved interceptor units and a couple of weapons to boot, and also you'll have decoys. So it's a good physical deployment and gives you some interceptor units, gives you a little best of both worlds. It's slow as shit. It's not the fastest build, but it's very tough. This is the build that I created that basically has the most vitals, has the highest vitality, and in addition to that, you'll have heavy weapons, which none of the other builds really use. This is like the only one, this one and another video that I'm going to do where I use the heavy weapon. So I'll just start with what you'll need. You're going to need this 7.62 assault rifle because it just gives you 150 rounds. You won't need to add any sort of ammo on, any ammo option, mag pouches. Like, you just need this one gun. I put a one-handed weapon because that's my preference. I'd rather be quick in the cut. But the other key part of this is the heavy weapon. So either any of these, jet axe, flame, jet hammer, drill hammer, you're just going to want one of these heavy weapons. Okay, secondary, I use the Sniper Burkov, and then this is another key, the Uragan. It's always the go-to shotgun when you can't have the full-size shotgun. As far as gadgets, you're going to want air cannon, shock decoy, electric fence, oil trap, and I use all of the traps, all the elemental traps for this, frost, fire, shock, and the grenade turret. As far as the gear, scrapper mask with the unit interceptor unit attack boost level 3. Another thing you'll want to do is get this particular variation that I use instead of, I have 2 of them. There's a dex boost one, and there's one that has damage nullifier and fatal blows. Since this guy is going to be more like, you're going to be getting in there, you're going to be more in the cut fighting with people, I really recommend you use the fatal blows avoided and the damage nullifier version of this scrapper mask. But if you want the dex, if you prefer to move a little quicker, by all means. I just think it's better because it just fits the build a little better, in my opinion. THI-PECQB armor you're going to want to get with the life recovery speed up. And so, again, this is part of the build where you're sort of like a juggernaut. You're going to heal up faster. You're going to have really high defense. You're going to have heavy weapons. And you're going to have some interceptor units as well to help out. So the armor, the arm equipment, I use the THI-PECQB gauntlet with the elemental boost. So this will give you additional defense against flame, frost, and shock. And again, just going with the theme defense, defense, defense. This is a slow, defensive, strong build. And you're going to want endurance 4 and attack speed level 1 for the THI-PECQB leg frames. So I basically have the whole THI-PECQB armor set, with the exception of the helmet. I just use this scrapper mask so that this gives you the boost for the interceptor units. Survival equipment, you're going to need a right gadget sling, a left gadget sling, survival bag, large, medium, whatever one you have. I use the disc case for the particular, decoys, and the improved weapon holder. As far as ammo goes, for this weapon, for the assault rifle, whatever you need. You want to put standard. If you're playing the extreme, you want to put, a particular element. it's all up to your preference. I don't have any go-to. I usually use the Grim for the 9mm. I usually use the overpressure for the shotgun, and for the 44. This is from another build that I use this equipment for. It has the 44 ammo on it. I don't really use the 44 for this guy, but it's your business. You could use it if you want. As far as the skills, this is what you're gonna need. You'll need the assault class. You're gonna need the decoy knuckle. Okay, so this is critical because you can hit the decoy knuckle, then use the heavy armor. So you'll hit the decoy, and then they'll all come toward you, and you just do this heavy attack, and you demolish them. It's really effective 1-2 combo that I use. And you'll also need, in addition to the decoy knuckle, you'll need you're gonna need defensive style. So why is this important? This is like probably the most important ability that you're gonna need to really make this entire build like work, because it's gonna decrease your power attack, but it's gonna increase your defensive power. So why is that important? Because in the equipment, if you noticed, all of your equipment is pretty high in stats. Like, so your total defense, just base defense, is 581, and with this setup, it's gonna make your attack a little weaker, but you're gonna be tougher. Your vitality is really high, so you have a lot of life, you have a very high defense, you have life recovery with this particular equipment. You have several different interceptor units, and you have a really tough, heavy attack, so that you can kind of, make up for the fact that your attack will be slightly lower based on this setup. So, again, in summary, this is the Technonaut build that I created for the assault class. It's going to give you really strong attack. It's going to give you several different traps, some of which I've sort of built over here for you. 2 setups I like to use: air trap, or this 3-part trap here. Get shocked, get slip on the oil, get frosted. It's really effective, that particular trap. And so it's, again, strong defense, traps, several of these shock decoys. It's pretty versatile. Like I said, the only real weakness with this build is that it's slow. It's not a dexterity build. This is all about strength. I mean, it's all about defense. It's all about, having strong heavy weapons to make up, and traps. So I appreciate you tuning in. If this was useful, if you liked the video, whatever the case is, just give us a follow, and I appreciate it. All right, take it easy.